So I'm going to start today by doing vegan chocolate. Okay, so I'm going to pull my camera down now so you can see what I'm exactly doing. So this is my pan of water. Okay, I'm doing melting coconut oil. I'm using that coconut oil, if you can see the label. It's extra virgin coconut oil and it comes in a jar, and this is a jar of 500 mils. What I need to do is, because it's in a solid block at the moment, I have already started measuring it out. I've got to do it in a double boiler. So there's my saucepan with the water in, and this is my jug, and I'm putting the coconut oil into this jug. So then I can put the jug into the saucepan with water in it so I can melt it down. Okay, so that's one of those. I've got to do another 2 of those, and so in my recipe I'm using 3 third cups of coconut oil. You can buy these cups in a pack of I think I had a pack of 4 from Asda. I'm just going to scoop. I can't get the cup into the jar, so I'm having to use, I just need a teaspoon to scrape it out. I'm having to do it this way to measure it out. Okay, and I need to put that into my cup, so this will be my second third cup. This recipe, vegan chocolate, has coconut oil, that's 1 ingredient, cacao powder, that's 2, maple syrup, that's 3, raw cashew nuts, that's 4, and I would say raw cashew nuts 4. I'm counting that it means 4 by that I'm saying it's 4 by me using a mixture of cashew nuts, cranberries, dates. That's my 4th ingredients. I wouldn't class it as, you know, the extra ingredients, just class it as 4. Okay, to make it an easier recipe, I suppose, rather than, you know, trying to do it separately. Okay, still filling up that 3rd cup. Let's see where I'm at when I squash it down. Yeah, that's my 2nd cup, okay, of coconut oil. I just need 1 more now, 1/3 cup. And that pack of 4 measuring cups, there's 4 in a pack. That was what I was trying to say. Right, that's my 2. Just 1 more. And while I'm measuring out the last one, I'm going to turn on my cooker. It does say you can do it in the microwave. Coconut oil out. I have already measured out my maple syrup prior to me starting to record this video, and I'll show you that in a minute. The reason because I measured it out is because I wanted to make sure I had enough maple syrup before I started the video. So that would be rather embarrassing if I didn't. So I've already measured it out. And I'll tell you in a bit how many tablespoons I used of that. So just get your coconut oil into your 1/3 of a cup. Okay, that is it. Right, that is my 3 cups of coconut oil. Okay, I'm not going to need that cup again, so I'm going to put that to wash now. Okay, and now, because that's in there, so that was 3 times 1/3 cups of coconut oil. And now, what I'm going to do with that now is, let me just put this on a jar and then put this back in my fridge. Keep the unopened coconut oil in your fridge because it's in a solid block. So it stays solid and it won't go to oil. Okay, so now I've got my saucepan of water. I'm just gently heating that up now. Yeah. Okay, and I'm going to melt this now, put in the jug into my saucepan of water, and that's how you do a double boiler. So it is in a solid mess. I don't prefer to use the already made oil because I know what's in these jars, so it's just, you know, pure coconut oil, so I don't like using it out of the bottles. If you can get it in a bottle, that is. I always have the jars, but the organic. Okay, this is melting nicely. It's got it. You've got to make sure there's no coconut oil left, solid lumps. Make sure it goes into a liquid. Okay. Still melting. Just taking time to melt. That's nearly done now. But as I say, it would have done quicker in the microwave, but I haven't got one, so you can do it on your cooker, top of your cooker method. Okay, we're getting there. So a few more solid lumps to melt down. Getting there. Look, I've just got a few more solid lumps to melt down. It will get there, it is getting there. Okay. Sorry about the flickering on the screen, but it's because I've had to turn my kitchen light on. Just melting the rest of that. So mine is a 4 recipe method. You can just try different things in the chocolate. You can either just top it with sea salt, or you can add fruit to it, vegan chocolate, and you can also add seeds as well. I'm just trying, this is the first time I've made this vegan chocolate, so okay. There's just a few tiny lumps. I want to make sure that's totally melted. Sorry about the clunking of the dish. Okay, that's properly melted. Right. Now what I've got to do is take that, I'm going to just leave that on a low heat so it doesn't go to solid, because this stuff goes quickly to solid again once it's cooling down. So I'm just leaving it on number 1 just so it's keeping so it's melted. It has melted, look, gone to a clear liquid like water. It's oil. It's gone to. I'm going to keep that in there just for a moment while I'm mixing the other things, other ingredients. Okay, this is my mixing bowl. Okay, in to that bowl you need to measure out half a cup. That is my half cup measuring. So half a cup of cacao powder. What I'm going to do with that is, depending on how chocolatey you want this, I'm thinking, shall I put 2 in? But I don't know. Maybe 1's enough. You know what? I'm gonna put 2 in mine. So that is 1 cup, that makes it. It says half cup in my recipe, but I'm gonna put a cup in. So I've got a cup of that in because I want mine chocolatey. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep that half a cup out. Okay, now what we need to do now is I have already put my, I don't know if you can see it, I've already put my maple syrup, measured it out, 3 tablespoons of maple syrup. That's it. That's all of my, just add a bit extra in. That's all of my maple syrup added in now. Okay. That's all of my maple syrup added in. Okay. Now, I'm going to add in my coconut oil. Take that off now. Okay. Turn your heat off because you don't need that again. Okay. Right. I'm going to add that into my, add it in a bit at a time, the coconut oil, and mix my cacao, my maple syrup and my coconut oil together. Okay, add it in a bit at a time. I will put my ingredients in my description on my video. You will have to bear with me because I've got to go out later. So then yeah, because I haven't done this before, it may be a bit too thick, on the thick side. I don't know, because I haven't added all my coconut oil yet. This is my first attempt at doing this. And if it is successful, I will be making some more, but with different things in it. Okay, what you've got to do is mix it all together so there's no lumps, and at the moment there's lumps, so, and all the chocolate hasn't mixed together yet. So it's getting there. Okay. haven't used up all my oil yet, so let's get in there. I just want to mix this a little bit more before I add my nuts and that into it, and then I'll show you where I'm going to store this. Okay, that's all my coconut oil added. Maybe I should have increased it. Okay, I've got to just... No, I think this may be enough, you know, now, because all that oil isn't mixed in yet, and I've just added all of it, and it's getting there now. It is getting there. Oh, this is looking nice. It is getting there. I've just got to make sure all those lumps are mixed out of it. All the oil isn't mixed in yet. I'll show you in a minute what it looks like. So I think that was enough actually. Don't add milk into it. It'll go really super running. Oh gosh, this is so nice, and I haven't made this before. I'm doing really well here. Just got to make sure all the lumps are out. Still mixing. Got to make sure all the lumps are out. Hopefully this will be ready this evening, and I'll do a quick video and show you where it's set. When it's set, I've still got to get the lumps out. And mixing will get the lumps out, but you've got to persevere. And yeah, I buy the vegan chocolate from the shops and it's far too sweet. I think they put too much sugar in it. There is a chocolate online. You can buy mini chocolate bars of it. Can't remember what it's called. But that isn't too sweet. It's getting there. The lumps are nearly out. Just keep making sure it's smooth. Oh, that's really nice, that is. And at this point, well, still a few lumps in it. So make sure you smooth that all out. Would have been nice if I had a food mixer, but yet again, I keep saying it in all my videos, but I still haven't managed to get one. And I will get one eventually. Right, just keep smoothing that out till all your lumps are out. That's the key to making this vegan chocolate. You're going to make sure your lumps are gone. And as I'm doing it, the air bubbles are coming to the top as well. They're bursting. Okay. I think there's only a few more lumps left. Just make sure you've got all your lumps out, and make sure that's all mixed properly in the side of your dish as well, because some of the powder might still not be mixed properly. Just make sure it's all mixed properly and there's no powder that hasn't been mixed. This is nearly lump free now, nearly there. This is looking gorgeous. This is, look at this, look at this. This is my first attempt. That's vegan chocolate. Haven't put anything in it yet, but as I say, you can just put sea salt in it and suffice. Right. I'm going to put dates in mine, so I've got 2 dates. I'm going to chop those up and see if that'll be enough. Now, if you're buying Medjool dates, you will find pips in them, you will find seeds in them. Pips or seeds or, yeah, stones, sorry. Take those out. and then chop your dates up small. So that's 2. I may use the full 4, I don't know. Right, start adding your fruit and your nuts if you're adding them into your mix. Okay, so at the moment I'm chopping 2 dates up, but use Medjool dates, they are the best. If you can get them fresh, even better, but these are dried. I'm just adding all those dates. Right, chop the other one in half and make sure you've got your stones out. I like Medjool dates, they're really nice, but the fresh ones are even better. And they come in, the fresh Medjool dates usually come into, say, Marks and Spencer's about Christmas time, I think. I don't think they've got any in there at the moment. I think I'm going to just add the 2, I've got 2 left. They come in a packet, the dried Medjool dates come in a little box like this. And you can get those from Sainsbury's or wherever else off the shelves. Okay, I'm just going to chuck those 2 stones away. Okay, I'm now going to add some cranberries. Handful of cranberries, I think. Yeah, just an handful of cranberries, dried cranberries. I don't know whether you can see those. Dried cranberries. Okay, and I don't know if I'm going to chop them up or put them in. No, I'm just going to put them in as they are. And then I'm going to add an handful of cashew nuts in mine. Just a small handful. That's it. And you see that handful of cashew nuts, and that'll be it. And I'm just going to chop these up now on my chopping board. Just chop them up into small. Don't try not to get them too big. And then I'll show you my mould that I'm going to put in. I don't know whether or not they should come out easy. Okay, that's a small handful of nuts. I'm just going to just wash my hands. My hands are getting sticky now with all the residue off the dates. Okay, let me just show you. Right, I've added all my fruit into there. Dates, I've forgot them now. Cranberries and cashew nuts, and I'm going to just mix all that in now. Okay, so that's all in there mixed. Okay, that's looking really nice, that is. Right, now when you've mixed all your fruit and your nuts, if you're adding them, then the fun begins, because let's just move that out of the way. This is my mould, which I bought off Amazon, I think it was. Forget how much it was, but these moulds are readily available. This mould I bought to do cereal bars. Go back and watch that video, because I did some vegan cereal bars and they were really nice. They didn't last long. So this has got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is big enough to do some small bars of chocolate in as well. and then I'm going to freeze it. So now I need to put this into my mould. I'm going to use a spoon to spoon it in. I hope I've got enough moulds now. Okay, I'm not, oh dear, this is going to be rather messy. I am not putting anything on the mould because it's silicone, and I'm thinking it may come out, we'll see, it may come out okay out of the mould, but we'll see. Right, and get that in there and then stick it in your freezer to set. I think for, I don't know how long it's going to take to set. I'm going to try half an hour, okay, to let it set. First of all, put a small amount into your moulds, because I'm not sure if this is, I'm filling up number 2. I'm not sure how many bars this is going to make yet. I'll let you know in a minute, because this is the first time I've done this and this is my own idea. Okay, there are other vegan chocolate recipes online, so go and check those out. Not mine, this is my first attempt at making this. There are others. Just, that's 3 I've filled so far. 4, I'm going into the 4th mould now. 4th section. Gosh, this is really fun, this is. Oh, that's only 4, that is. Okay, I've managed to fill 4 of the compartments up. There's another 4 to fill. So, I will put how many it makes, okay, in my recipe. At the moment I'm going on to the 5th one. Maybe I should have put a bit more mixture in. See how this gets on in a minute. How many this makes. Okay, at the moment, am I going to manage to get a 6th one? I wonder, because that isn't all filled up to the top, that isn't yet. Maybe a 6th one, but it definitely, this amount definitely won't for that size. What you could do is you could just do it in a flat and put it in the freezer, not bother with the mould. Put it in a flat, in a bowl or something, on a flat tray. Put that in your freezer. I don't mean a metal one, by the way. Put it in a sealable box, and then what you could do is when it's set, you could chop it into chunks. Because this is only made 6, that's a bit disappointing. That is a bit disappointing. I was hoping that was going to do the full 8, but it hasn't, so I would have to put more of the ingredients in. Try it again another time. But yeah, I should have had more mixture, never mind. I could make some more up, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to, because I want to keep what I've got left of my cocoa powder for something else. Anyway, that's it's not bad for my first attempt, but it has only done 6. but not right up to the top of them. Oh, that is really nice. That is really nice chocolate. It's not set yet, but oh, that's nice. Sorry, but that is really nice. Okay, what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna wipe my mould off and tidy it up a bit. And then I'll show you them in the mould before they've set. And then, okay, that's not bad. Next time I may not put so much cacao powder in. Anyway, before I finish this video, I'm just going to show you. I'm just going to do this with them though. Just one moment. Lift them up. Just to get the air bubbles out, maybe. Just do that with it. Okay, that is all I could do with them. Let me show you them, and I'm going to stick them in the freezer. Oh dear, I need to put them, because I may not get them to the freezer. I need to put them on a plate, I think. The thing on a plate, because the mould is so floppy. Okay, maybe I'll get a better mould next time. I don't know if you can see this. Hang on, let me try and lift my camera up so you can see, so I can bring it closer. Okay, hang on. There. Can you see that? It hasn't filled it all the way to the top of my moulds, but I've got 6 filled and not all the way to the top, so I don't know how they're going to turn out when they come out the freezer. But anyway, there. I'm going to stick them in the freezer now. Okay, and then I'm going to do it for half an hour and see if they've frozen over. That was only to lift it into the freezer. I don't know whether to see. Yes, get yourself a plate if you have a flimsy mould like me. Put it onto a plate first. Put it onto a plate first, just so you can ease it into your freezer. Because if you don't, you're going to have it all on the floor, like I nearly did. Anyway, right, let me pull my camera up now. Okay, everybody, I hope you can see me. Right, as you've just seen, I filled the moulds up, and because it was that flimsy, I couldn't get it off the kitchen side, so I had to slide a plate underneath my mould so I can get it to the freezer. Okay, see myself after 30 minutes how they are in the freezer, and then I'll do a short video later and let you know what they were like at 30 minutes and if I had to stick them back into the freezer to do a bit more. So bye bye for now, and thanks for watching. Bye.